I'm still numb. It's still like a dream I'm trying to wake up from.
It's the last thing we thought we'd be going through. This is something that is indescribable. Our family's hurting in so many different ways that it's unreal.
Heartbroken, holding on to the only link they have to their son, his children. The father and mother of Marcus Basey II left now to raise their grandchildren without their son, who was taken too soon. A young man who carried his father's name, murdered at the age of 23. Marcus, a father of 6, was shot and killed in the middle of the street in the Lansing neighborhood where he grew up.
10 years ago, prior to this happening, we owned a duplex on that street. We lived on that street. We played on that street. I mean, my son played on the street. I know these people. That's what makes me so mad. This is where I lost my son at. It's hard. I mean, like I said, it's the hardest thing I've ever dealt with in life.
It was senseless. Didn't need to happen. This was at a candlelight vigil for a young man who had just died. And my son happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he lost his life. Just tell something.
Both of Marcus's parents are pleading for someone to come forward to share what they know about what happened during those early morning hours of September 2nd, 2013.
The people that were there that night, that really knows what happens, the ones that's ducking and dodging and telling stories to everybody else, go to the police. The people that had that gathering, unfortunate, they had a gathering for their lost one. And then people come with guns to your gathering, and you know who did it, you've seen this, and it's no sorry, this is done on purpose.
Marcus was at a family gathering in the 3200 block of West Holmes Road. It was also an impromptu memorial service for another young Lansing man who had just died. Investigators say a group of young men showed up there, and words began to fly between them and Marcus's cousins.
We have information that this 6 young men were a member of a gang, that they had guns. A number of them had guns. This verbal altercation escalated into a physical altercation. Marcus, witnesses tell us, went to help one of his cousins who was being assaulted by 2 individuals. As Marcus went to help him, Marcus was shot. I have to believe that there were people who saw things there, that there were people who maybe actually physically witnessed the shooting, and we need to speak to those people. We need their side of the story. We need their help to get justice for this young man and his family.
Witnesses say more than 30 people were at that gathering when shots rang out. Marcus wasn't the only one who was shot, but the gunfire claimed his life. The hopes and dreams of a humble young man who was referred to as everybody's son, respectful of his family and friends, working 2 jobs to provide for his children.
That's your daddy.
I do try to be strong, to hold us together. I have my days, they be strong for me, but the majority of the times, you know, I got to pick up the pieces, and then this has been a tremendous loss to my family.
I don't know how a parent does it. I don't know, because I lost myself when I lost my son.